Okay, I'm just going to quickly run through some of the questions that you sent in. One of the questions was about use of the software by non-specialists, so I hope we sort of covered that ground as we went through the presentation, and the use of the software with or without the textbooks. So again, I think probably we covered that ground. Another one of the questions is what is being done to add to the electronic material available for Units 3 and 4? Well, the answer to that is that in a preparation for the 5th edition, our expectation is to ultimately for the 5th edition take all of the DVD content and put it onto the website. So everything is going onto the web, and the web will become the only delivery platform for electronic support for the Cambridge Adding course. And when we do that, when we go through that process, we will also be putting new additional material up there for Units 3 and 4. It's worth saying that the DVDs for Units 1 and 2 cost $8 million to create, £5 million, and they were funded by the UK government. And the UK government, I'm afraid, is not going to put another £5 million, $8 million into materials for Units 3 and 4. So we're unlikely to be able to provide the same sort of high quality video that we have for 1 and 2 for 3 and 4, but we will be able to create a lot of interactive materials and so on for 3 and 4. And we're also expecting to take a lot of the content for 3 and 4 that's in print and digitalize that as well. So that's, if you like, the way things are going, that the web is going to become the delivery platform. And one of the beauties of using the web is that it allows us to add material gradually. So we can keep growing that website and keep growing the amount of material that's available for teachers and students. We have another question here. It's what are the similarities and differences between the CSCP website and the e-learning resource? First thing to say is that the website covers stages 1 through to 48, whereas the DVDs do stages 1 to 20. So the website is broader, if you like, in terms of the stages it covers, but really for Units 1 and 2, the DVD is far and away a better resource than the website. We're looking at 10 times the amount of material, we're looking at videos and many more activities that are interactive, lots of audio that you won't find on the website, a lot of print materials that the teachers can print out and give to the students and so on. So around about 10 times the amount of material on the DVD. Another way you could answer that question for teachers is to see for themselves. Stage 1 on the website is freely accessible. They don't have to pay to access that, and it's typical of all of the stages. And there is CEP has a stage 1 demo of the DVD, which is just stage 1. So a school could look at the stage 1 section of the website and look at the stage 1 of the DVD and see for themselves how things differ. Good. Okay, question 5 is, can the e-learning resource be used for homework and how? Okay, well, this is something that Ken and I touched on a little bit earlier on today. In the UK, we allow schools, if they write in and ask, we allow them to duplicate the DVDs at the school themselves and give it to the children to take home and install on their computers. And I think it's likely that we're going to go down that route here in North America as well, and Ken and I can have a little bit more of a chat on that, but he'll probably update you on that. But if we do go down that route, then the way that the children can use the software for homework is the school duplicates the DVD for them, and the children take it home, install it on their install it on their home computers, and they will need to know the license codes to unlock it. So they'll need to have their school license details, and then use the software at home in much the same way as they might use it at school. We looked a little bit in the presentation at the use of playlists and online playlists. So something that a teacher could do, for example, is create a playlist for use for homework and pop that up on the server on the internet, and then the student would just need to be told that for homework, please log into the software, choose a playlist. My teacher number is 735 and it's playlist number 76. Please work through that playlist for homework, and we'll discuss how you got on tomorrow. So that's probably the answer to the best way I can answer that question for you right now. Question 6, what are the best ways for the CLC textbooks and e-learning resource to be used together in the classroom? Well, I would argue in favour of what we would think of as blended learning. A little bit of textbook, a little bit of software, a little bit of normal activity on pen and paper or acting things out. I wouldn't say go all the way down one route or all the way down the other. It's nice to have a blend of all of them. I like to do the sort of thing that we've been doing this afternoon with presenting it through the data projector to the students. So I use the software a lot in my normal day-to-day lessons in my normal classroom. I almost never take the students into a computer lab. We do it whole class, and I give them, if I want them to have a bit of time to think about an activity individually, then I can still have it on the screen, and they may be on their little whiteboards on the back of the books, whatever it might be. I'll scribble down some answers and we discuss them together. But plenty of teachers do take them into the computer lab and allow them to work through at their own rate. So, there's no right or wrong. It's up to individual teachers and their own preferences to see how they want to do that. The final question is number 7 here. How is the CLC e-learning resource similar to and different from the digital product offered by Prentice Hall's Ecce Romani? I can't really answer that question because I have no idea what Ecce Romani have done. But my guess is that Ecce Romani haven't hired helicopters to fly over Pompeii. My guess is that they haven't brought in professional actors to act out some of the stories. It's probably likely that they haven't spent £8 million developing the software. So although I don't know what really the answer, my guess is that it is unlikely to be anything like the scale of this that we're looking at. And one thing I want to leave you with is the feedback that we get from the UK is that schools that use this software have doubled the number of students that study Latin in their school. And nationally, we have doubled the number of schools that offer Latin. So it has had a massive impact on the subject in the UK, and I think we're at a very exciting time that the same thing could be about to happen in the States. So thanks to you all for all of the work that you all do to take this out to more and more teachers and more students. Thanks.